That ain't enough.
It's not, because we trying to make it big.
Yeah.
Keep it going. I suggested the Sawyer, but then it's like, okay, let's be realistic. We want it to look like the room is.
Yeah, it's packed. Yeah. So I think they chose a good room. I think it's sometimes the education building has its glitches, but
you have to understand the importance about students coming out for this is because this is just the beginning. Like Cuba Gooding Jr. and John Singleton, they if this goes well, the Fox HBCU people have other people coming to the school, but they want to see how this goes first.
All right, talking about communication and everything like that. Communication Week is April 8th through 15th. So, I think everybody knows what that is. It's a series of events that go on campus, or go on in the MLK building specifically. Goes down to different majors. We have a lot of professional journalists, professional TV analysts, TV hosts, TV editors, film gurus, all things like that. Akil, what's going on with Communication Week? You was at the meeting today.
Well, I just want to take the time out because I was gonna wait till the sports and then bring it up. That was 8 minutes.
Okay.
Because there'd be a lot to say, but since I'm gonna just put it down a little bit.
Just transition to sports from here.
Okay.
Yeah. So just say from sports, women won 57-51, the close one in Pine Bluff. Men won 54-52. Blanks with a game-winning tip in to win the game. But I want to get to a real subject.
And the TSU track team are back-to-back SWAC champions. Indoor track, the men's, indoor track.
Congratulations to them.
Yeah. Back-to-back SWAC champs. So that's
but I feel like it was a real subject I want to touch on because putting in a lot of hard work since I stepped on campus with the sports side. I feel like this year I really want, since I'm a sophomore only, I feel like I want to have a panel for like people that's creating something on this campus as far as the sports, but for it to get disrespected on the side, it's kind of hurt because
Well, you took it as disrespect. It's not. Maybe they overlooked. They overlooked.
You can't overlook if I went to you the same day and said, "Hey, I'm gonna come to your meeting and talk about it," but never got a chance to. People like the idea, but we get pushed back. But we have a reality TV panel coming, but no sports panel. I don't want no panel. No, I just want a presentation to show people because we have people that's on campus that can write about sports that want to be a journalist,
right?
But they don't know how to get to it. So I felt that people like me, Easy, Marcus, Robert, we could have been the ones to create that because we actually pioneers for this field.
Right.
We had a bunch of entertainment people come into school, news, music. That's a lot of that, but no sports.
Exactly.
So I'm looking at it like from that perspective. But for it to get a reality TV panel, like, dude, come on now. I don't like cussing on Lunchbox, but it's like, come on. Like, I'm looking at it like this. For a person like Professor Knows to bring it up, say, hey, let's get a reality TV panel. Everybody like, yeah, I'm all for it. Or who the top 10 social media famous people? Oh, we got Crystal Risberg that's on campus. Not knocking her. She's a beautiful lady. But what can I, from a student, ask you when you on a panel? How do you get on reality TV? How do you get that?
I think you're right about that. Now, if they bringing on reality personalities,
for what?
But if they bringing on the producers, that's different because the producers are the ones that they're making it happen.
I look at reality like first semester people living in hotels that can't stay on campus. That's reality. People sleeping in cars on campus, can't have a dorm, can't pay for it. That's reality. What they doing on TV, on these shows, that's not reality. Half of the people don't even know who Westbrook is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking like the hard work we doing on this campus for sports, and to not have a panel or a presentation. Like, come on now. That's why there's no thing for sports right now on this campus.
Okay.
My whole thing about it is I was in the same meeting that Akil was in, and the reason why they brought up the whole reality television thing is because that is something that's very big in today's society. Reality television. Oh yeah, it's gonna get right back to sports. But I agree with what Akil said in some sense, but at the same time, having a conversation with Robert earlier, I'm trying to think of the perfect way to explain this. Yes, there's sports and everything, but it's just like not only the sports guys are the only ones doing something on campus.
I'm not saying I said
no, but I'm saying I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm not trying to disagree. I'm just saying some of the things you did say I disagree with, but we could get back to that next week.
I said there's music people.
I said we could get back to that next week so y'all can do sports. We run out of time.
I want to take this time to talk about it myself because I feel angry about it because I'm putting the hard work on this campus, creating lanes for people. Nobody has seen a sports radio show ran by students. Nobody's seen a TV show that's a sports ran by students. people want to know, how do we get to that point? How do we get to it? Because we have a story to tell. Each one of us have a story to tell.
Easy.
So that's how I'm feeling about it.
You quiet, bro.
He don't need to talk. He don't need to talk.
Okay.
You know, because he wasn't in that meeting.
Okay.
You know, so I just feel like that's disrespect for us. Because we put in the hard work for forever at this. I just got here.
It's not said and done yet, though.
It ain't. I'm still a summer, but at the same time, I'm like, dog, this is one of my bucket list.
I'm saying this communication week is not said and done. I believe you still have an opportunity.
There's still two. There's another meeting next Tuesday.
Reality TV panel, but no sports panel. That's all I got.
No, I actually think that's because sports. I mean, sports is a wider. I mean, it's much. I think the avenue of sports broadcasting and sports media is a bit wider than reality because it's so many sports. And it's highly broadcasted on ESPN. They have multiple college stations, multiple campuses with these big communication programs. So students have a better chance in getting into sports media rather than getting into something kind of mediocre like reality TV. But at the same time, reality TV, they have producers. They have people who shoot reality TV, and there's actually a lane for that. So you can't. I wouldn't say count that out, but on the same token,
but it's like that's
sports
what
should be up there too.
But
since we're talking about sports, let's talk about our TSU sports for these last few minutes that we have.
Crystal, didn't you throw the first pitch for the baseball?
I did throw the opening pitch for the baseball game on last Friday. Last Friday. It was awesome. It happened really fast, and the ball actually made it across the plate. So I was excited. Yeah, they gave me a jersey and everything. So
that's a good thing because most of these celebrities that be throwing the first pitch on TV, they don't get to the.
Nah, she got it across. You
calling me a celebrity? Or are you referring to those? No, I'm kidding.
You could get I can give you that name.
I'm kidding.
You didn't follow me back on Instagram. So you
I want to take time out.
I didn't follow Marcel on Instagram. I'm kidding.
No, I couldn't even get a like on Instagram. I'm just saying, wow. I couldn't even get a like for.
I accept people because I know people. My page is very informative. So when there's things going on campus, people go to my page to look at it. So when people request me, not to say that I just get 10 and 12 requests a day, but I get a good amount of people who request me. So I just go down and check.
What's a good amount? 10 to 12 amount.
Now I got a question. If the number of games wasn't involved in Instagram, the ratio, would you have followed me?
Hold on. This man is asking that question. He didn't follow me because he said my ratio wasn't high enough.
No, I
didn't say that.
I said you were posting on piss for 2 months, and then I said the ratio.
No, I can honestly say when Instagram first started, when I was an Instagram fan, I would do the ratio. Like if somebody followed me, they gotta have more followers than they follow to get a follow back from me. But I do not do that anymore since I became the president. No, I'm telling you, I just go down
some type of way because you didn't follow him.
Can you do it now?
Can you do it now?
It was twice I did. The first time I followed you.
And you unfollowed.
You ain't got to follow boy. It's okay.
This way,
you ain't got to follow boy. Crystal, you ain't got to follow boy. It's
okay. Miss Owens, this what happened.
Oh, she's Miss Owens now. Oh.
Yeah. I followed you the first time. I ain't get no follow. I said, dang, she probably seen it.
I probably accepted.
Second time, I did like.
Maybe you changed your name or something.
Let me tell y'all something. Akil has been a villain lately. Akil has been a villain.
Trust me.
Can we get back to sports?
Can I get the follow before the show?
Yes, I'll follow you.
That's all I want.
I'll follow you.
That's all I want.
And anybody else who would like to be followed, I promise, I'll follow.
Thank you.
It's nothing.
We're back to the sports.
No.
Go back.
Oh, okay. All right. Elkins finna play Yates. Okay. High school basketball.
No, not Yates. You got Beaumont Central.
Beaumont Central.
If
y'all get past them, y'all gonna be
yesterday.
Yeah.
If y'all get past Beaumont Central, y'all be lucky enough to play a high school as prestigious on a basketball court as Jackie Yates High School.
I have some news from yesterday. At the basketball playoff game when Bush was playing. Okay, it's a coach named Coach Courtney.
Ronnie Courtney
that coached that 2000 Really Rich team. Nobody knows.
Three-time state champion.
Three-time state
Former
champion.
TSU coach, basketball coach too.
From 01-07. Now, there's been rumors, PV fired that coach. It's rumors that he might go to Prairie View. And you know how big that would be against a team like TSU because we're talking.
He fired that coach. I thought he quit.
Nah, he's struggling.
He resigned. But the interim coach, they're doing a good job right now, so that could be the only knock.
They beat TSU. So I guess
and they on a little winning streak right now. But at the same time, we talking probably the best high school basketball coach in the state of Texas going to Prairie View and could bring some recruits in. So it'd be a second stint coaching in the SWAC. So that'd be news. And this Saturday, TSU's back at home against Alabama A&M. But that game against State after on Monday for the girls will be big. Cause that's a battle for first place. So both teams struggled against Pine Bluff this past game. But they coming back home this Saturday. It's gonna be, I got scared when Derek Griffin got hurt. I got scared. He fell on his back, but he gonna be all right. He had 18 points, 14 rebounds. Thanks with the tipping, won the game. So,
shout out to them. And again, shout out to the indoor track, 2-time SWAC championships. I think that's something to be. We got to get them on the show. We got to interview one of those guys.
I actually set Marcus Smith up with an interview with D. Will. He's a triple jump champ 2 years in a row from Texas Southern. So I can see about him coming in the lunchbox.
Most definitely. We'll get that on the way. But Texas Southern University, that's all we got today. It's the lunchbox giving you all the latest and the greatest of top talent and information on the campus of Texas Southern University. Krista Owens, Marcel Scruggs. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for coming to our show today.
Thank you for the invitation.
Yeah, we were pleased to have y'all. Thank y'all for all the information.
Hey, you know what? I appreciate y'all coming to justify yourselves when we accidentally called y'all out. So
it's still an accident.
You know what I'm saying? But most people.
Well, okay, let's not throw no shade out there, Melvin. Melvin, if you really have a problem with what was said about you on the show, you know where we at.
Yeah.
Come and talk to us and come address us the same way Crystal and Marcel did. In a respectful way.
We was asked.
We just came.
Y'all was asked. Well, Melvin, I'm asking you. My bad, Melvin. I'm asking you. Come to the show. At the end of the day, it's just fun, bro.
We all asking.
I'm asking you too, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
No. Hey.
All right, that's what we got. That's all we got for today. Thank y'all for listening. Check us out on Instagram, TXSU Lunchbox. Check us out on Twitter, TSU Lunchbox. We taking the hashtag back. We're going to use TSU on the hashtag. So it's TSU Lunchbox.
Let's get a million views.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. We got to get a million.
We got you on the show. We might get a million.
Hey, can't really get a follow back.
We try to get this syndicated. Thank y'all for listening.
Keep it locked on the Lunchbox.
Nah, I'll see about that follow.